kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. We'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Cowboys looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Takes the handoff again. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. And the Cowboys begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Here comes the up-tempo offense. We'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's 3rd down now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. It's good for 1st down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Here comes a handoff.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
The Cowboys are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. He throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab made by the tight end. He's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. They've already converted once for 2. He'll hand it off. And the Cowboys are on the move here.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Big moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, 3rd down in the red zone. Can they convert? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Hits into space at the 50. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Syracuse getting set out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackler's made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And they'll give it to the back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Orange.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it's Syracuse on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. The Cowboys will come to the line to run the hurry up. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the Cowboys will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. QB keeps it himself. The Cowboys pick up enough yardage for a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Caught by the receiver. Makes the defender miss. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
He moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the move now. Extending the play now. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Trying to get the throw off. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what?
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it for the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Cowboys hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
He's in the clear. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Delayed handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The pass rush closing in. They'll try a pass here. Makes the catch downfield. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Well, crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will tie the game here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cowboys will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First down. We're going to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. And he'll pick up the first down. Stop at the 27.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down and 10. He's looking to throw. On the move now. He's going to take off here. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before. Oh, what a grab!
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
QB decides to keep it here. Got the first down and still motoring. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking for his back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really...
Touchdown, Orange, to put them on top now. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and we reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Fire to the right side, complete.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And there's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And the Cowboys hustle to the line, run the hurry up. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The back's got it. Just a small gain. Looking at second and 9.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the catch. Here he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Leans back and chucks it deep. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd and 10 there as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Fights up a defender.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it on the move. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this 3rd down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on 3rd down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
Syracuse looking to convert on 4th down now. Quarterback drops back. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Bringing pressure. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Syracuse. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And it's Syracuse on top right now. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown, Cowboys. Still no answer for this offense. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Syracuse offense has back out onto the field. Testing the right side here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Second down after that previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here.
Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has the 1st down and more. Look for a 1st down at the 37. The Cowboys looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produce some magic. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking deep down the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make the play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Nowhere to run up the middle. And Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Second down, they're going to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
And he'll drop back here on third down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for a late, deep throw. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's second down now.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking deep for late game heroics. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, you got one final shot still. I don't know if he can get it all the way to the end zone. Hey, but miracles can happen.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. And they finally get him. He runs out of space and time. That's it. Game over. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more